Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy, Kingdom Soldier, and I'm finally back with another commentary. It was an amazing weekend. I celebrated my 11th anniversary. For those of you that don't know, 15 years that I've been actually dating my wife ever since I was 19 years old. It was a great anniversary. I got a cool little black on black watch, or we can call it black on black on black. Oh, you didn't see that coming. So anyway, sorry, sometimes you guys say that you don't like my corny jokes, but I just gotta be who I am, That's just a part of this YouTube thing, I gotta be me, because if I'm not me, then I'm faking it, and ain't nobody got time for that, as Sweet Brown would say. Nevertheless, let's talk about Gfinity. So this week, Gfinity 3 was announced, and there's a little bit of a, controversial. How are they going to pick these other teams, and who is they going to pick? And what I want to know from you guys is, who would you pick? And so here's how it works, and then you can tell me who would you pick out of who's left. And I'm going to tell you how I would pick. So basically what Gfinity is there's going to be 12 teams. There's 10, and that's for Call of Duty, $55,000 tournament. I believe it's August 1st and 2nd. There's 10 teams that are going to be invited, and 2 teams that can get an online qualifier. Now, there's one online qualifier that's just for EU, and then there's another qualifier that's for anybody. It's global. People from Brazil can try out for it. So the EU qualifier only, that'll be an EU team, so let's not worry about that. Maybe like TYT or Orbit or somebody will get in there. But the everybody qualifier is one of the teams that doesn't get picked, one of the, like maybe if Rise Nation or Vex or somebody doesn't get in, they can play in that way. So here's the deal, though. They've already announced 6 teams. And those 6 teams, 3 EU, which are TCM, Vitality, and Epsilon, pretty much no-brainers. And they've also picked 3 North American teams, Optic Gaming, Envy, and then Optic Nation, which I thought was an interesting pick. And so they've picked those 6 teams that are already invited. Now, the weird thing about the Optic Nation pick is it makes me think that maybe it's pro points. I know that Optic Nation is really popular and all that kind of stuff, and they have a fan base, but it makes me think that it's a pro point thing, which may mean, we know for a fact that although they haven't been officially invited yet, we pretty much know that EG is going to be invited. Unless they don't want to go, they'll be there. So that's basically 7 teams. So there's 3 slots left. Now think about it. Those 3 slots, there's both FaZe teams, red and black. There's both Curse teams, orange and black. There's Vex. There's TK. There's, who am I forgetting? There's Rise. There's Denial. And I think I might have named all the teams that I can think of off the top of my head. So, you have about 7 or 8 teams, 7 to 10 teams that are trying to get those 3 spots. Now, if I were deciding, if it were by pro points, then it's easy. You just decide by pro points. But when do you do the cutoff? That becomes a question. No matter what, no matter when you do the cutoff, Optic Nation is going to be number 2. So it doesn't really matter. But if it's by invitation, like based on popularity or just their own personal decision making, what I would do personally is I would tell FaZe to pick 1 team. I would tell, and I know that makes it hard for FaZe, that makes it rough, because FaZe, the organization, has to choose black or red to go represent them at Gfinity. I would tell Curse to pick 1 team, whether it's orange or black, pick 1 team to represent Curse Gaming, pick 1 team to represent FaZe Competitive, and so that's 2 spots. There's 1 left, and I would just give it to Team Caliber. That's just my personal opinion. I'm sorry, Rise. I'm sorry, Vex. Whoever else I mentioned, Denial, TKO, I'm sorry, but I would just give it to TK. They've been consistently in the top 4, not in the last couple of lands, but they've been consistently in the top 4. They're a top team, a top organization, and that's the type of caliber of organization that I would want to bring. Oh, I forgot about Justice Pro. My bad, Big Snacks. I know you watch all my videos. You're so mad right now. You're just frustrated, and it's okay. It's okay. I'll tweet you that I'm sorry. So I forgot about Justice Pro. So you have a plethora of teams that want to get into Gfinity. Why? $55,000. You know, it's a $55,000 prize pool just for COD. And it's a 12-team tournament, which means they're probably going to award a prize to only like top 6 or top 4. And so if they do top 6, I mean, that's a good chunk of change. It's like 20 G's or 25,000 for first place. I mean, that's great. You know, I want to go win that and split that with my buddies. And so I don't know exactly how they're going to decide, but who would you guys want to see get those last 3 spots? We're pretty sure EG is going to be announced, but who would you want to see get those last 3 spots out of FaZe Red and Black, Curse Orange and Black, TK, Justice Pro, Denial, Vex, Rise? I mean, that's 7 pro teams, and some of those pro teams are in the Call of Duty League right now in Season 2. Who would you want to see go? This is your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.